You've emphasized throughout your career concerns about corruption and conflicts of interest in healthcare, yes?
About corruption in healthcare?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've pledged during your confirmation hearing and then again today, quote, radical transparency, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And you explained to my colleague from New York that you divested yourself, yes?
Yes.
And you fired the 17 members of ACIP because you think they have conflicts of interest, yes?
Yes.
And do you think that everybody within Health and Human Services at a senior level should hold themselves to a standard of radical transparency and divestment?
Well, I'm going to hold them to that standard, but
So not everybody should hold themselves to a standard of
yeah,
radical
everybody, and the OGE makes them all divest.
So everybody should divest and everybody should be radically transparent. Who works for you?
Yes.
Yes. And does that include people who have involvement in Health and Human Services policymaking, even if they're not in your department? Would you want them to be radically transparent as well?
I don't have any control over anybody except those in my department.
Well, I think you do. Let's talk, though, about how radically transparent you have been to date, because I want to ensure for the American public that they're getting what you pledged. Mr. Calley Means is a special government employee. He's also a White House advisor. You know him well. He actually introduced you to Donald Trump. And he's the founder and the owner of TrueMed. Now, TrueMed is a company that sells saunas and supplements and maybe medical devices that you described to people with using pre-tax dollars. And he has described his mission as routing federal funds away from health insurance programs towards these health savings accounts. Now, Mr. Means has tremendous influence over Medicare and Medicaid based on the executive order on Making America Healthy Again and the One Big Beautiful Bill, which both call for the expansion of HSA usage for these wellness and supplement products. So that's a direct revenue stream for his company while he's working in the government. So my question is, would you require Mr. Means to sign the financial disclosure forms that you're very familiar with?
I have no power to do that, but I find it interesting that you bring that up.
I'm going to reclaim my time.
Pharmaceutical companies have been in the White House for generations.
This is
none of you
my
complain
time,
about
Secretary, my time. Would you require, in keeping with radical transparency, that this individual who you're very close with, who has a major role in shaping MAHA agenda, and you have said so yourself publicly and many times, would you require him, before working on the MAHA agenda, that he sign those disclosure forms?
I have no power to require that. I can require people in my agency, and I've done that.
Will you continue to work with him if he does not sign those forms?
To
With Mr. Means, will you continue working with him if he does not sign those forms?
I work with everybody, including all the pharmaceutical
Do you
companies.
think that he should? Do you think that he should respond
And
to
the
the letter that
insurance
I wrote?
companies.
Do you think that he should respond to the letter that I wrote, requiring him or asking him, I should say, to be transparent about potential conflicts of interest between TrueMed and CMS and the MAHA agenda? Is that something that he should do, in your opinion, in keeping with divestment? I mean, because you've said,
You
sir.
wrote me a letter?
He said, sir. You said
Are you
before.
saying you wrote me a letter?
I wrote Mr. Means a letter asking him to respond. Do you think he should respond?
That's between you and him. As I said, there's been pharmaceutical companies
you
for
said,
generations in the White
Secretary-
House, and nobody complained about it.
Secretary, you said that everybody who works on health policy should follow high standards of radical transparency and divestment. So I've asked him questions about whether he's done that. Should he, in keeping with what you just said at the top of this, should he be radically transparent?
Let me ask you this. Have you accepted $400,000 from pharmaceutical companies?
The reason you know that is because I have financial disclosure forms, and I'm asking him to submit the same thing. So should he do the same thing? Because when he doesn't, let's talk about what happened.